Hey, Louis here, and welcome back to Quick Murder. Today, we are back to explore another bone-chilling corner of human history. But before we descend into the abyss, remember to hit that like button. Also, share your views or recommendation in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe for more dives into the malevolence of the human mind. Now, let's venture into the case of another one of the Freeway Killers. The spotlight today falls upon William Bonin, ominously known as the Nuys Freeway Killer. William Bonin was born in a quiet town of Willimantic, Connecticut in 1947. However, this tranquil beginning would prove starkly incongruent with the storm that lay ahead. As a young child, Bonin and his family moved across the country to the bustling community of Downey, near Van Nuys, California. His childhood was far from ideal. It was fraught with violence, neglect, and a disturbing introduction to deviant acts. His upbringing would cast a long, somber shadow on his later life, molding him into a person he would tragically become. Between 1979 and 1980, Bonin was aided by like-minded individuals, cruelly unaliving at least 14 young men and boys. These victims were primarily hitchhikers or unsuspecting souls lured into his vehicle. They suffered an onslaught of horrors that most can't even begin to imagine. The terror inflicted by Bonin caused an epidemic of fear to surge throughout Southern California. Every hitchhiker, every missing person, brought chilling reminder of the monstrous acts carried out by the Freeway Killer. The once commonplace act of hitchhiking was now viewed with a shudder of dread. From a psychological perspective, Bonin displayed pronounced signs of antisocial personality disorder and sexual sadism. His violent acts revealed a disturbing interplay between sexual gratification and brutality, likely seeded from his traumatic early life experience and nurtured by his twisted worldview. The occurrence closed on Bonin's reign of terror in June 1980 when he was caught in the act, assaulting a young man. The mounting evidence, including his own incriminating statements, led to a swift conviction on multiple counts and ultimately a death sentence. In 1996, Bonin's life was extinguished through lethal injection. His chilling legacy persists as a stark reminder of the depths of inhumanity that can dwell within the human psyche, especially when it's devoid of empathy or restraint. That's all we have for today's story. Thank you for joining us today on this dive into the malevolence of the human mind. Look after each other and remember to always stay aware of your surroundings. Don't forget, stay curious, stay alert, and as always, stay safe.